Welcome to On This Day in Cleveland Sports History, January 7th, 1995. Okay, look, I like to find something Indians related. Unfortunately, I can't. It's Browns material. I just don't feel like putting my Browns jersey back on. The Browns played Pittsburgh in the playoffs on January 7th. The Browns came into the game 12-5, having already lost twice to Pittsburgh, 17-10 and 17-7. This time the Browns didn't lose by 7 or 10 now. They lost by 20. The loss upset Art Modell, who decided that he should remake the Browns, specifically to beat the Steelers. So somehow he figured he didn't need people like Michael Dean Perry or Eric Metcalf. They went away. They added players like Mike Oliphant, whose name sounds like elephant, and former All-Pro wideout Andre Bad Moon Rison, who caught footballs like an elephant. We interrupt this program for an update from the research department. Eric Metcalf was not traded for Mike Oliphant. Ernest Biner was earlier. Metcalf was traded for a draft pick. They exchanged their first for Metcalf and Atlanta's first, and then the Atlanta first was traded to San Francisco for their first in 1995, a bust, Craig Powell, and their first in 1996, which was not executed by the Cleveland Browns. More on that later. This in no way changes the fact that Andre Rison couldn't catch a football. Really bad decisions. The last game Michael Dean Perry ever played in a Cleveland Browns uniform was the Pro Bowl. Now, look, I have never been a GM of a football team. I mean, I've got to be in line for the Browns sooner or later, but I've never done that job yet. I do know this, though. It's probably easier to win football games if you keep the guys who are in the Pro Bowl instead of letting them go. Modell's strategy was an epic failure. The Browns not only went 0-2 against the Steelers in 1996, they went 5-11 overall, and then they moved to Baltimore. That's probably Modell's plan all along. Bastard. That's the way it was on this day in Cleveland sports history, January 7th, 1995.